Hey YouTube, so I had a few questions to my clan on how to do a proper RC walk with dragons and what equipment to use. So personally, I use Mini Prince instead of a Barb King because I feel like the Dark Orb with the Phoenix gets a lot more value than the Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots. So for Archer Queen, you can also use Healer Puppet instead of a Giant, but once you give a Giant to like 21, I would probably say. It does more value than the Cure Puppet just because how many hit points the Giant has and how much damage he does. So Warden obviously is an attack strategy. You can use Rage Gem instead of Healing Tome, but I feel like the attack's better with Healing Tome. And for RC, you can also use Haste Vial, but for how I attack, Rocket Sphere is really crucial. So I think we are going to dive into an attack now. Okay, we'll just do the space. And as you see, these are the pets that you run. I can explain those in my comments if anyone has any questions. Let's see here. So the thought process here is you're looking for high damage areas that target air. So you're looking at the top immediately, but you don't want to attack from the top because there's the king, there's an MP, there's the town hall, and all those are going to take out the spirit fox. So I'm going to attack from right here. I think that's baited. Just an assumption. It is my base, but I have no idea where the traps are. So we're gonna do this. We're focusing on keeping the spirit fox alive at all costs. Even if I have to waste a spell and it hit the trap, but that's fine. And he died. That's wonderful. But now we're just gonna place invis spells every like 4 seconds. And hopefully we're gonna get enough value that this funnel works. That's the other main part about this attack strategy. You're trying to create a funnel for your dragons so they can all go into the same area. And if you can properly do that, then you will probably freestar how easy attacking is nowadays. So now you're just going to spam everything down, and you've noticed that the RC died and we did not pop ability. Well, it did pop ability, but that's just because I have the setting available, but you don't need to worry about that. Now you want to line up right here to air defense. There you go, nice. And you're gonna pop the blimp down. And Warden would preferably go inside, but that's apparently not gonna happen. Just because it's gonna be that kind of day. I'm gonna freeze this just to make sure he doesn't get it. Trying to get a lot of value here. And preferably that blimp reaches the town hall. But as you can see, it didn't. But it's not gonna matter with how much value we have on the outside here. And an MP is gonna do work. So look how little of a base is left. And you're gonna use your cleanup troops here, obviously, since there's so much on the outside. And as you can see, time is a little low, but other than that, this is looking great. Now you're gonna pop the ability. And now you're gonna pop this and these to keep RC busy. And as you can see, Rocket Spear is still there. We're going to pretty easily free this. It might be a little close, and I'm not fully supercharged, but I also have a spell left. I'm gonna swag it on myself. And as you can see, that attack didn't even go to as planned. The Spirit Fox died early, but Blimp didn't make it to a town hall, and it's still a free star with free heroes up and multiple dragons. So now we're just gonna do a different. Oh, Tebow! There we go, Tebow. Tebow is a max town hall 17, I believe. Okay, sorry for the cut there, but I didn't do a good job explaining in the footage why I chose to come in from this part of the base. So I'm looking at this base in a whole. The first thing I see is Town Hall Center. That's great for my blimp. Second thing I see is Monolith right here on the outside of the base, which is usually a good thing to attack. But knowing how much of a prize this is probably trapped with how many spaces there is between these defenses and stuff. So my immediate idea is attack from up here or down here because of how many defenses there are. But with the Crusher Mortar being here, being able to kill the Spirit Fox and the poison, I chose to just hit from where the poison is. So that is why I chose to attack like right around here. I try to pick my spot within the first 30 seconds so it can mimic legend attacks. There we go. Well, we could go all outside here, but we're just gonna go in here. Spirit Fox is invisible, so he's not gonna die. Now this queen is going to be a little bit of a pain, just because she's gonna target the Spirit Fox every time. Oh, never mind. RC's gonna kill her, thankfully. And we might take a little more damage here. There we go. Go, and we will take out that, and the Spirit Fox is going to fall. We might come back from Inferno Tower. I don't know. That's a weird angle. And it's going to die. Oh, it's not. It is going to create a good funnel. Now we're going to hit from the funnel that we created. As you can see, there's a big hole here. And now you're going to place your balloons. I place them behind the dragons just because that's a personal preference. And we're going to do a early warden ability right into a blimp. As you can see, we hit the tornado trap, which is not preferable, but it happened. And now we're going to rage these Yetis. And I also am going to place this queen right here to hit both air defenses. As you can see, we still have this big super Yeti left and a lot on the outside. So we're going to place this here, and preferably freeze right in here. And we're going to place these out here to funnel. And now that that is done, we're going to revive the RC that has the Rocket Spear still. We're going to hit MP ability, so not all the dragons die, but most of them will end up dying. And now we're going to freeze a Monolith just to make sure he doesn't take out the RC of MP, and that is going to be a pretty easy free star. It's a max Town Hall 17. I think he was max. I don't know about Tivo. His base did get restarted, so I would do a Legends attack with this, but I don't know if I'm going to get matched against a 17. So let's see here. My home village is actual trash. Is this the same village? No, it is not. Thank you, Tebow. He is not a paid actor, I swear. Okay, again, explaining why I chose to attack from where I did. So, the first thing you look at of this base is the Town Hall, obviously, and that is great for Super Yeti. Second thing you see is Monolith. You're not getting the Monolith in this base with Spirit Walk. So, you can either go for here, but then you would have to start on this side, go through here, risk dying to the Archer Queen. Or you can go through up here and get more value, in my opinion, and hopefully give this and maybe even both air defenses. So I chose to go from right here, I believe. Right there. It will walk outside though, I think. Yes, it will. It's going to take a little bit of damage. And as you can see, you can't really get Fox to go where you want, but you just gotta work with the Fox. If you make her go where you want, she's just gonna die. And she might die here. I don't think she will. She's gonna take a little bit of damage. There she goes. She's dead now. And RC's gonna walk outside of Invis. That's just what you want. Totally. I wasn't gonna waste another Invis on there just because of how little it did. And we're going to not have a good ability there. And this did create a good funnel though, so I think we're gonna be able to free star this pretty easily. And we're gonna pop our balloons. We're gonna do a late blimp, but we're still probably gonna do an early warden ability. Yes, we're going to do it now. Now we're gonna push our blimp and going to line up this arrow. That's not lined up, I don't think. Oh, yes, it is. And we're going to freeze here. And the MP is out here, so we can't do that. Going to freeze here again, just to make sure the Town Hall doesn't do too much damage to the dragons. We're going to pop that there. And we're going to probably save the freeze for this compartment down here. Now we're going to revive RC. Still has her ability. And hopefully she can take out this fire spitter before anything does too much damage. We're going to place V's. Yes, we will be fine. Going to wait till this targets the Archer Queen. V's to take a little more damage and freeze that just for fun. Yeah, that's an easy free. So as you can see, the main goal is just to get a lot of value with your RC ability. And other main thing is you're making a queer funnel for your dragons. Okay, and for the last replay, so as the other attacks, first thing you look at is the Town Hall. This is great for a blimp again. But second thing you see, Monolith. There's a lot of space here. Two bomb towers, which is going to do damage to a Spirit Fox. And this is a crucial defense, so it's probably going to be trapped. So I didn't attack from down here. Now, it didn't end up being trapped in this attack, but it usually is. So you could say that's a bad thing or not. But I end up going through right here because there's no real other good place to attack from unless you're going to attack from the town hall side. But as I said previously, I don't like attacking from the town hall side because that risks your spirit fox dying. So you could either go from up here or up here, and I chose here. I tried to pick that in 30 seconds. I don't know if I quite did or not. I don't think it's gonna matter though. I'm going to freeze just to make sure the spirit fox doesn't. Man, but spirit fox is dead anyways. Absolutely wonderful. You just love to see the spirit fox dying there. It's not gonna matter though, I don't think. As long as we create a good enough funnel and get enough value from this RC. It might lose. Yeah, I think it'll lose just because it died rare. Yeah, that won't free star, but it's fine. Yeah, this won't be a free star, I don't think, but we're going to hold a wait warden ability just to make sure. And we're going to pop it now. And now we're going to rage this. Now we're going to freeze, and we're going to freeze of this, because that's a far one. And we're going to... I missed that arrow. Yeah, I did. Even I miss arrows. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to actually pop this early, just so I can free Invis him and the minion prince. And the minion prince won't die now. Now we're going to freeze this just to make sure the queen doesn't die. And we're going to Invis here, which might have saved the attack. I don't know yet. I do not know yet, to be honest. This is going to be close. I don't think it'll free star. Just because the monolith is left, yeah. Oh, but there's a lot of dragons. Mm, it'll be close. That trap right there that killed the Spirit Fox really made the attack close, but I think it'll still free. Especially if I spam my minions down onto this. I'll go ahead and place this here just for fun. Yeah, a little free. Okay. It'll be close though. That's a good defense by Tito. Shout out to Tebow, man. Putting up free bases for me so I don't have to search Legend Leagues. Thank you guys for watching. That has been my guide to Spirit Walking with Dragons. If you have any suggestions on what I should do next, then feel free to comment down below or any questions. I will answer as quickly as I can.